Pretty much, man. I like how you built your team, like win now versus you kind of did the blend in between. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. As I was trying to build this team, I was trying to go like straight full win now mode. I'm
Oh,
talking
were
about
you?
I was oh yes, I was plucking them up. So my original lineup was this starting off. So I first started off as this is just an example of how I was building it off gate. I started off with Jaden Daniels. He's $21. Then I went Bijan Robinson. That was another $20. So right there, I'm already at $41 between
Yeah.
the both of them. So then I was like, all right, man, forget this, man. I'm going all in straight out the wazoo. We doing it big. And I was like, hey, at the other wide receiver position, I'm getting my dog out there, Justin Jefferson. He's $30. Bam. I was
Ooh.
like, let's go and get him. So then off gate, if y'all doing the mental math real quick, that's $71 just for daggone three people.
Three
Three
people.
people, that's $71. So then I was like, all right, cool. I was like, well, what I could do is this. And I was like, well, at tight end, you already know who I'm going off gate, man. I'm going Brock Bowers. So bam. Squad is looking legit right now.
Can't do that. What's that number? What's
The
that
squad
math
is
up to
looking
now?
squad is looking legit. So then the math went up there, and then you y'all know where I'm at right now. 4 players, 71 times nine. I mean plus 19, dog.
Oh,
I'm at
$90.
$90, dog. I'm at $90.
You're now listening to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. And now your hosts, Christian and Chris. Powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. I am your host, Christian_CFS, and here is your co-host, Mr. K Kamp. How you doing, Mr. K Kamp?
I'm doing well. Doing very well. What up? What up? What up? Shalom. I came to my good people, and shalom. I came to my bad people. May you all have some peace in this world. And if you're having a bad day, maybe you get some peace to make you become good and have a better day. What's up, Brody?
Not much, man. Just chilling, man. Just chilling, man. Just chilling, relaxing, doing the best we
How was
can
your
each and every day.
How was your weekend?
It was good. It was good. It was good. Can't complain. Can't complain whatsoever.
I had a sick child this weekend. My son woke up. He
Ooh.
threw up in the bed on yesterday.
Mm.
Puke everywhere. I don't know what he
Mm-mm.
ate. Only thing that I know he ate that we didn't eat was I got some sushi from Sam's. It's a spicy tuna roll. It wasn't nothing special. But
Okay.
maybe it was some bad sushi. But he was threw up overnight. Yeah, he was not feeling. He was not himself.
Well, that is not good. Hopefully it wasn't the
Not.
sushi.
Hopefully it wasn't because I eat some sushi from Sam's every now and again. I sure hope not.
Well, that don't mean you gotta remember, man, y'all on different daggone wavelengths, dog. Like he like down here and you all the way up here, dog. So
As
like your
far
body,
as
like immune system and everything, your body used to certain things.
yeah. I like bad sushi. Bad sushi don't take anybody out though.
Yeah.
But it's only like 24 hours. He was fine this morning, so he seems fine now. So I think his appetite is pretty much back, if not all the way back. Just a day,
Okay, that's good.
bug.
That's good. Yeah, dog. I don't even know what I did this weekend, to be honest with you. I totally
Just be
forgot.
flying by. We had our last baseball game, so I wish I had that ring. I'll show you them rings they got.
Oh.
They look legit.
Okay. Did they win to actually get the rings? Or they
it was
just
all everybody get one. No score kept. I think maybe next year, this is when they start doing is keeping score. It's being legit.
Gotcha.
This was like modified coach pitch.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
We had a pretty good team though.
Let's see how you're gonna have a better team next year.
Yeah, we gonna see. So we got a little break before fall soccer and fall football starts, flag football. So
okay. All right. So for people who didn't care about our lives at all whatsoever, you can skip to this point right here because we got a bomb podcast. That's about to probably shouldn't say bomb, but
You good? You're not in the airport. You good? You're not in the airport. You good? You're not on the plane.
but we got a dope podcast for y'all this evening. I don't know about you, but did you actually? How was you as a child? Did you spend your money or did you collect it?
Oh no, I was frugal. I was frugal as a child. I was frugal. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Frugal.
Okay. And that's what we want to know for everybody out there. How did you spend your money whenever you was younger? Because that's what we're gonna try to do today. We're gonna try to spend $100 in fantasy on certain players. And pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to build a dynasty starting roster, just a couple spots. See if we could build a championship team just based off our starters. And we're saying that our starters physically all stayed healthy, who would have a better year and who would end up winning a championship. And at the very end, or as we're doing it and as we're building our teams, go and jump in there. Start putting down up in the comments who you would build off this $100 budget. We're gonna put it up on the IG channel. Like, put it out there so y'all can build your roster and just let us know what you would do. So we are about to get into it, and just to do it, building a contender challenge. That's what we're doing right now. Building a contender challenge. And before we do all this, we know you got to go over all the rules. That's the one thing that like everybody wants to know. We got to go over all the rules, every little thing.
Okay.
So you already know Dynasty budget game, scoring format, PPR scoring. So we want y'all to physically see the scoring format. It's nothing, it's just PPR. Just want you to physically visualize it, each and every pick. Next thing we want you to do is we want you to understand this is just for only one QB league. If we could get this show and get this podcast up to, I say, what's a good number for you? Just give me a good number for like how many likes, just to do like
how many likes? I mean, how many likes? Do you know what the most likes we've had so far on the episode? Can you know over under 100?
Oh, under 100. Yeah, we
under
nowhere even close to 100. I think the most I think the most we've ever got was like 30.
Damn. Well, okay, let's go 50 then. Get 50 likes. I'm at 100. We get 50 likes.
Okay. If we get 50 likes, we'll do round 2 in this, and we will do it as a super flex. But right now, we're just doing one QB league right now. So pretty much the format is your strategic twist. You got one quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex. The flex could be a running back, wide receiver, or tight end, just like what we said before. This is just for one QB league. And then we got that SW position. If you don't know what that SW position is, that is called the swap. The swap position. So we got the swap position. I could have said SP, but or SW sound better. So pretty much you can swap any position. You got one of those. It's sort of similar to like a bench spot, but we'll show you at the very end the reason why we added the swap position. So as you are understanding the format, you understand how everything is built based off the $100. Me and the co-host, we kind of already did our thing. So we're going to show you how the teams actually, how everything is going to look per se. So at the quarterbacks, you got your starting quarterbacks out there right now. You got Patrick Mahomes at $30, Josh Allen at $28, Jalen Hurts at $27, and then everybody so forth. So for the people that are listening to the audio version, you got Joe Burrow at $26, Caleb Williams at $24, CJ Stroud at $23, Lamar Jackson at $22, Jaden Daniels at $21, Justin Herbert at $20, and Kyler Murray at $10. And in the quarterback position, we only 18. 18. My bad. So at the quarterback position, we only did the top, well, not the top 10, but we only put 10 quarterbacks in there. From there, you have to build who you think is going to be the best lineup that you can build based off these numbers. And like what we said before, we want you to physically, as we're going through this, even if you got to stop, man, just write down, go back, get your quarterback, write it down, and then just move on to the next one. And then as we go through the show, we're going to say the reason why we built our team based off how we have everything laid out. But first thing we wanted to do is we wanted to give everybody out there the brief overview of the quarterback position and how much each player costs. All right, so the running back position, man, we got 20 spots of these, 20 spots. So we're going to go straight down through them as quickly as possible so you can understand who is out there. We got Breece Hall at $21, Bijan Robinson at $20. You got Jahmyr Gibbs at $19, Jonathan Taylor at $19, Derrick Henry at $18, Saquon Barkley at $17, Christian McCaffrey at $16, Devon A-Chain at $16, Ashton Genty at $15, Bucky Irvin at $15, and that is the first 10 running backs. And we're going to get picks from 11 through 20. So 11 through 20, this is the range where you gotta remember, we out there spending $100. You got to spend $100 just to get the best pick, just to get the best team, best championship team that you can physically build. Next up is you got James Cook at $14. You got Josh Jacobs at $14. Kieran Williams at $13. Alvin Kamara at $12. Travion Henderson at $10. Chuba Hubbard at $9. Kenneth Walker at $8. Isaiah Pacheco at $7. Joe Mixon's at $7. And DeAndre Swift at $6. Let's see how good of a shopper you are, man. Are you going to be one of those pretenders? You're going to be a window shopper. Which one are you going to be?
The window shopper.
Mad at me. I think you know why. And now we jumping over to the wide receivers. Just like the running backs, we did it again. 20 wide receivers that we just threw out there, gave them a dollar amount. If you don't see a wide receiver or a running back on here that you think that should be on here, make sure we get to those 50 lights, because then on the next go round, we might be able to add them in there and swap somebody out. If you leave it down in the comments, you can say, hey, this guy should have been on there. I don't know why you guys had him on there, why you didn't, but we didn't. So, hey, if you want him on there, you got to put it down up in the comments and let us know who should be in there. But kicking it off, man, the wide receiver, you got the number one right there, Justin Jefferson at $30. You got Jamar Chase at $29, $28. CeeDee Lamb, $26. Amon-Ra St. Brown, $25. Malik Neighbors, $23. Puka Nacua, $22. Brian Thomas Jr., T. Higgins at $21, Nico Collins at $20, and then we rounded it off at A.J. Brown at $19. So the second go round, man, we got Lab McConkey at $18, Scary Terry at $17. We also got Marvin Harrison Jr. at $16, Mike Evans at $15, $14 Drake London, $13 Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill at $12. And people are probably wondering why some of these players are ranked where they are, where the positions. Just throw them out there, put a dollar amount to them, like what we said before. Then we got Jackson Smith Njigba at $10, DJ Moore at $9, and Rashee Rice at $8. Then last but not least, we have to get the tight ends in there. Tight ends are valuable, key in Dynasty and fantasy. So only did 10 tight ends also. So 10 tight ends that who made the cut. Sam Laporta at $21, Brock Bowers at $19, Dalton Kincaid at $17, Travis Kelce at $17, Kyle Pitts at $15, Trey McBride at $14, Mark Andrews at $13, at $11, David Njoku at number 9, Colston Leveland at $9, and Tyler Warren rounded off at number 10 at $7. So now we gave you the list. You understand who is going through, who is out there, who has dollar signs behind their name. And now just sit back and we're going to show you and tell you our rosters and then who we built. So before we get there, Mr. K Camp, do you think your team is better than my team?
Yeah, what I sent you? Yeah, I do.
Okay. We're gonna see. So
Do.
the teams is right slab right there in your face. So y'all let us know in the comments at whatever marker is, Mr. K Camp or daggone Christian _ CFS, who had the best team just based off looking at it right now before the explanation came out. So the one thing that I am going to
I think that math is off, Chris. Jen.
No, it's not off. You'll see why.
Oh, okay.
You'll see why. So when you're looking at the teams and you're looking how everything's built, we have Mr. K Camp's roster is he went Lamar Jackson at quarterback, Devon A-Chain at running back, Travion Henderson at running back, Rashee Rice at wide receiver, Drake London at wide receiver. His flex position that's what the FX is. FX is flex. So, and then at tight end, he went Trey McBride. And this is the positions where I said that you can end up swapping. So we got 2 SW spots. So he has the SW in Bijan Robinson, and then he also has he's swapping out not Kyler Murray, but he also has a swap out position for Kyler Murray. And what you wrote down, I'm just trying to make sure I remember correctly. You said if you wanted to use one of these swaps, you was going to swap Bijan Robinson with Devon A-Chain, correct?
Yes, but then I would also have to switch Lamar for Cotter to get the money to work, right?
Okay. So if he made the swap for Devon A-Chain, that means that his roster would be Kyler Murray, Bijan Robinson, Travion Henderson, Rashee Rice, Drake London, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Trey McBride. That's why we said this thing is going to have a twist to it, because you're trying to spend every last bit of that $100 that you have, every last bit of it. And you always got to remember that this is a PPR scoring format, so you got to do what you can to get your catches up there. And last but not least, so my team is this. I got Jaden Daniels at my quarterback position. I got Bijan Robinson in my starting lineup. He's not coming off the field whatsoever. Got him out there. I had to dabble up in that.
You had to get low because who'd you go? Oh, I see why you had to get Malik. That's why you had to go low. Okay,
yeah. So yeah, I got Bijan Robinson, DeAndre Swift at wide receiver. I got DJ Moore, Rashee Rice, Malik Neighbors, and then Trey McBride. That is rounding off my team right there. But if I did end up swapping, I would have to swap out Malik. And if I swapped out Malik, then and you let us know, like, would y'all swap this out? Like, would you have made the swap up on Mr. K Camp's team, or would you make the swap up on my team? So my swap would be Nico Collins for Malik Neighbors. And then with that happening, I had to get the number 1 tight end, the future.
Had to.
And Mr. Brock Bowers out there. So that would take Trey McBride off my list. And then I would have Nico Collins and Brock Bowers rounding off my team. And now that we physically gave our team to everybody, now we can physically talk about the key segments going throughout here. So we broke down the budget. That's what we did. We reviewed each position requirements. We explained the strategy goal, not just stars, but roster balance. That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to let Mr. K Camp explain his strategy goal on why he built his team this way, just to kick it off.
So I thought having Lamar Jackson as far down as he was, I thought that was a steal. He's worth $22. Because at first I was gonna go Jaden Daniels, and I'm like, oh, Lamar's up there is 1 point more. So I got Lamar Jackson. Then I looked at wide receivers, right? I would love to get Jamar Chase, JJ because it costs too much. And I'm like, oh, Rashee Rice, I feel like he's gonna bounce back this year and have a good year this year, and because I think he just take up the Travis Kelce role, right? So and he's only $8, so yeah. So I had to go loan somebody, right? So boom, Rashee Rice, just the same way as you did. Then I'm looking. So then I was looking. Okay, running backs, right? Bijan cost. I think he was 20. He wasn't it. He was 20. It was Bijan. Bijan was 20. I was like, how do I get a top running back without just spending crazy? I was surprised you had Brees at number 1. But
so they was all close together, so that's why I was like, hey, they're all like one-offs. So it's like, what you gonna do?
So then I went with Devon A-Chain, right? Because we know that he can go off. He's a home run hitter, right? Then I went with Travion Henderson as well. He was only 10 points. I want to get a rookie in there, right? This is Dynasty, right? I think the 2 rookies you had are Ashton Jeanty and Travion. So think about the PPR. Think about him catching maybe 40 to 50 balls this year and continue that trend as being that type person. Drake London, right? I think he finished as wide receiver 1 last year. Maybe his first time as wide receiver 1. I think him and Michael Penix will have a pretty good rapport. He's still young. Boom, got him. Then my tight end, right? Who can I get a tight end that ain't gonna tax me? And I looked at, where is my man? Tight end. Okay, the tight end. So he's 14. The only person I would have wanted above him would have been Brock Bowers. He was 5 points more. So I feel like I got a top 3 tight end that's just spending $14. And then my last person is my flex, right? I think I had $16 left over. Had $16 left over. So I'm like, should I get Marvin or should I just get like Devontae and then take that $3 and then we spend it on a running back to try to get Bijan, but I needed 4 to get Bijan. So I just stuck with Marvin Harrison Jr. as my flex because I won't be able to get Bijan over A-Chain. So yeah, that's my thing. Like, and I also had a swap of me putting in Kyler for Lamar, but also me getting Nico in lieu of Marvin Harrison Jr. But I think I like it better with either Kyler Moore as a quarterback and Bijan or Lamar Jackson and A-Chain.
You had a lot of swaps on there, so I
think you picked the best swap probably over that Nico one. Yeah, I feel like that.
Yeah, so yeah, man, your strategy was, man, it was all right. It was all right. I think it's man, it was all right. It wasn't. We had to compare.
But... So Lamar Jackson or Jaden Daniels.
Hey man, don't be worrying about my team, dog. Just know my team is going to win Dynasty.
Well, I mean, I'm saying mine gonna win, but I'm just saying, just looking at if we're comparing just right now.
See, I ain't playing right now. I'm doing Dynasty. I'm doing future, man. Lamar Cook, man.
Is he Cook? Nah. If we're comparing now,
he got 2 MVPs.
He ain't Cook. If we're comparing right now,
we ain't comparing right now.
Who you giving the edge to?
We ain't comparing right now. We ain't comparing right now. We just going over the list. Later on, we can compare. Because we already know. We already know, man, Jaden Daniels is going to be the future. As long as they keep his head on right up in Washington, as long as they continue to build around him, he's going to continue to do his thing.
See,
yeah, he's going to get more weapons.
I'm afraid he might have a sophomore slump. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
Oh, man. We ain't worrying about no sophomore slump, man.
I just feel like they did enough in the offseason to help him. This is my opinion. Them getting what's his name, Debo. They drafted, that's not enough. And then they drafted a wide receiver like the 4th, 3rd. They got Laramie Tunsil. I just feel like, so think of it like this. You know how the Houston Texans, right? Year 1, they go to the playoffs. They're like, oh, we got our quarterback. We good. CJ Stroud. And they don't do nothing to really help him in year 2. In year 2, he faced with all them damn injuries. And now CJ has fallen down in the ADP because they think he trashed. And then what they do this year? He went offense, helped him out. My bad. It was like, my bad, bro. We should have done that. We should have helped you out. So, in case offensive weapons in year 2, we finna bounce back with you though. That's what I think is happening. Going to happen with the Commanders.
Yeah, I guess so. It
Just
is
my
what
2
it is,
cents.
though. I know, man. You always like to put your 2 cents in, man.
Hey, this what the show is about, right? So I'm a little 2
But
cents
yeah,
in. Sometimes it's like 3 cents, but hey.
Yeah, sometimes now you be putting like 5 cents up in the daggone cookie jar and everything.
Sometimes.
I'm like, dang, I was like, man, can I get a word in? But but yeah, man. So like I wanted a young QB, and based off of like what we had,
That's
I wanted to have. So that's the reason why I went Jaden Daniels. After going after that, the one thing that the co-host says, you always want to have like a top player in like each position. So that's what I was thinking about. So that's what I was thinking about as I'm building my team and like as I'm building my strategy. But I'm also trying to keep it real and keep it young, like keep the team young as possible as like what I can. That's the reason why I went Bijan Robinson next. Made sure that he's definitely on the team, not just a swap player, but actually physically having on the team. And I like what he can do in the future wise, even though Atlanta might not be using him like how they should all the way, just to open him up. Just going to give him the key, man. Just give him the key to the city, and so he can take you out to the promised land. Then I had to dabble up in one of the low tiers in DeAndre Swift. Do I think he's going to do something this year in Chicago? I don't know, man. He might do a little something. As we can say, they did not draft a running back right now, and they haven't added a running back. So maybe Ben Johnson is saying, maybe I might be able to do something with DeAndre Swift. So I added him because he was probably the lowest person up on my budget. But with me going big, then I also had to add his teammate at my wide receiver position. He ain't my number 1, but he ain't the number 2. Well, no, he's probably I don't know, man. He could probably be number 3 up in this lineup, man, based off how I feel it. I had to add DJ Moore. He's not the young stud like what he used to be, but he's that veteran presence that I needed up in my lineup. Then I ended up rounding out everything with Rashee Rice. Hopefully everything, knock on wood, goes good with him for this season, because the dude was taking off this year.
Yep.
I mean, he was taking off. And then in my flex position, man, I wanted that dog on my roster, like that one dog that I needed to be the alpha. And then that is Mr. Malik Neighbors. I had to have him on the squad. And then I rounded off at tight end. I had Trey McBride. So if I had to physically keep my team how it is, it's either you're going to do one or the other. Either I'm going to have a dog, and y'all let me know, man. Would y'all rather have a dog at daggone wide receiver or have a dog at tight end? Because we already know Brock Bowers is a dog too. Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have Brock Bowers as your dog, or would you have Malik Neighbors as your dog? But also remember, if you take out Malik Neighbors and you swap out your dog up in Brock Bowers, that means you're bringing in Nico Collins with him too. So you let me know which I would do. But that's pretty much how I built my team and how I was envisioning going through the whole lineup and everything. Now, Mr. K Kamp, we can go this back and forth, and we can start splitting these segments up on the vision of what you wanted to do. We're going to talk about the strategy talk. So we're going to break it off, man. Do you think you went in win now mode or long-term build mode? Which one do you think you did? If you had to put yourself up in a tier.
I think I did a little bit of both. I'm always trying to do both, right? I'm trying to win and keep going for the future. My quarterback's a little bit older.
Yep.
But other than him, everybody else is pretty young. A-Chain's been in the league 2 years. Trayvon's a rookie. Rashee only been there 2 years. Drake has been there 3 years. Marvin 1 year. Trey McBride's been there, 3?
Mm-hmm.
So my oldest person is the quarterback. They're a little easier to replace, especially if you're not getting one of the top 4. If you're not getting, Josh, Jalen, or Lamar, you can, as they say in the underdog, you can just, okay, we ain't get one of the top ones. We ain't get one of them top 3. We can get a Dak, go down and get a Dak Prescott or whatever later on for good value. So I think my team is pretty young. I think it's younger than yours. DJ Moore is older.
Yeah, my team is probably around, based off when I was
DeAndre
doing the
Swift is
math,
over.
I think mine is averaging around like 25, 26 years old.
Mine has to be around the same time too. Then I would think.
Yeah,
Because I got a rookie running back. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't have any rookies. So yours might be like a slight tick lower than mine. It's all based on what I have. Like I got my team is pretty. My oldest player is DJ Moore, so technically
he's what, 29?
Yeah, he's pretty up there.
So
He ain't that's why I said Lamar's pretty much, he might be the same age as
DJ Moore. He might be 29, 30.
Yeah, so they might have just swapped, man. They might have swapped. Y'all let us know down there if y'all know these guys' ages, man. Because right now I don't know the ages off the top of my head. But yeah, y'all just let us know, man. Let us know the ages between the both of them, and then we can get this thing on rolling, and just to keep it moving. That's all we're here to do.
I said Lamar 28.
Okay.
He just turned 28. He in his prime. I'm in my prime. Yeah, you looking. I'm in my prime. DJ Moore he 28. He just turned 28 too in April.
Man, look at that, man. He is him. He's ready to have a good season this year, y'all.
He in
man.
His prime too.
They both so our teams is roughly around the same age, man.
Right around the same age.
Besides for you got Travion Henderson, which is a rookie. So
yep. I want to get a rookie. If it wasn't Ashton, let me get Travion. So I Travion with like $10.
Yeah.
If they use him like they say they're gonna use him, go ahead. He should be a PPR machine, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, man. I like how you built your team, like win now versus you kind of did the blend in between. And I'm not gonna lie, man. As I was trying to build this team, I was trying to go like straight full win now mode. I'm talking about I was plucking them up. So my original lineup was this starting off. So I first started off as, this is just an example of how I was building it off gate. I started off with Jaden Daniels. He's $21. Then I went Bijan Robinson. That was another $20. So right there, I'm already at $41 between the both of them. So then I was like, all right, man, forget this, man. I'm going all in, straight out the wazoo. We doing it big. And I was like, hey, at the other wide receiver position, I'm getting my dog out there, Justin Jefferson. He's $30. Bam. I was like, let's go and get him. So then off gate, if y'all doing the mental math real quick, that's $71 just for daggone three people. Three people, that's $71. So then I was like, all right, cool. I was like, well, what I could do is this. And I was like, at tight end, you already know who I'm going off gate, man. I'm going Brock Bowers. So bam. Squad is looking legit right now.
Can't do that. What's that number? What's that
math?
Squad
is looking legit. So then the math went up there, and then y'all don't know where I'm at right now. 4 players, 71 times 9. Plus 19, dog. I'm at $90, dog. I'm at $90, and I need to fill, and I still need to fill 3 more spots. Think about it is, if we go back and look, nobody was in those low tiers to fill those 3 spots like that.
Nobody.
So it's not like I could have did like a DeAndre Swift like $6,
right?
And then went down up in like a wide receiver position for like $3 or like $4. I couldn't do that because there was nobody on the budget for that whatsoever. So I was like, all right, well, let me try to figure out this. Let me try to make this team more balanced instead of like the win now mode. More of like, I figured this team was more built for like long-term build because of how I have everything constructed. And y'all let me know if you think this team is like a win now mode team. Like, let us know like which team is win now mode. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Like when I was looking at the strategy, and I was like, hey dog, I can't do this. I was like, I got to go back to the drawing board. So I was like, hey, let me go on and go back. Let me build every person, every team, in every teammate. And let's start diversifying the revenue out there. Let's just start doing that. So that's how I got to my team and how I was. That was my strategy behind it. Y'all let us know down in the comments which route would y'all have went. Who would be y'all's quarterback? Like if you had to pick your top 4 in the positions, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end, who's your top 4 off gate who you're going with, and then you're going to plug in right after that. Let us know down there in the comments and build your team with us. And also remember, man, we already said it at the very beginning. If y'all can get this video up to 50 likes, we'll try to do a part 2, and we're going to keep it moving, because let us get it up to 50 likes. We're going to do part 2, because your boy trying to do that daggone Superflex. I know there's a lot of people out there that love Superflex, and y'all want to see how we would do this in Superflex, because, hey, man, we're going to use the same quarterbacks, the same money. We're going to see what's going to happen, man. We're going to see how good.
Gonna really drop, because I still $100. I'm adding a whole new spot.
Oh, yeah.
And you really wanted to be a quarterback, but go ahead.
Yeah. You adding a whole new spot. You're going to keep that flex position. So you're going to have a double flex. You're going to have that flex. You're going to have that super flex in there. Hey, man. It's going to be a part of the fun. So if y'all want us to do a daggone super flex 1, make sure you get this video up to 50 likes so we can do that next episode. So, we talked about the straight strategy talk. Trying to think. Do you think your team would win now or up in 2026? Before we go to the next one.
Now. Because A-Chain is healthy. Rashee Rice is healthy for all intents and purposes. I think now, Kyler and Marvin, they've had an offseason together. So I think my team is built to win now. Honestly. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, yours is built to win now too. Only person you got is DJ Moore, but I think your team is built on young. It's still built to win now.
Yeah, we got some young thoroughbreds out there.
I wanted Malik, but I was like, $25.
Yeah,
but that's why you had to get DeAndre Swift, because you took so much. You wanted Malik, so he's like, you got to drop somebody $6.
So I
told myself I'm not going below 10. I want to go below $10.
So this is where I built that at, man. So I was looking at the team and I was like, all right, do I want a dog in Malik Neighbors or do I want Nico Collins? Because if I did Nico Collins and I kept Trey McBride at my tight end position, just me just doing the hypothetical, everybody, then I would have to do this. I was like, all right, well, who would be my next running back that I would get? So I'm thinking out there. I'm like, all right, so if I dropped him, and bear with me, y'all, because I cannot remember everybody on the list based off the top of my head. But so the running backs that I would have had to go with was, let me see. So pretty much we would have had like a similar lineup. Like I would have had to go like TreVeyon Henderson, and then Nico Collins. Like I don't know. Like that doesn't ring like, man, I'm like afraid of this team. It's more like, oh, you're just patching a team together just to get by. Now I wanted to have a team out there, just when you look at it, you like, okay, that team got some dogs on it, man. They got some dogs on it. They ain't got no Chihuahuas. They got some Cane Corsos.
Hey,
they got some Pit Bulls. They got some Dobermans. They got some German Shepherds. So that's what I want y'all to fear out there. So glad we got that out the books. Both built to win now. This year we said forget 2026, even though 2026 the team might still be even better. But let's go and get to that daggone swap round. We'll get that swap round. So are you taking your swap or are you not taking your swap? Pretty much what we're doing is if you take your swap, then you physically got to give your lineup the way it is, and we ain't going back to how it is. But if you don't, then your lineup is going to stay the same. And the reason why we're doing the visual out there, so you can physically see the players that would end up getting swapped out. And we'll let the co-host explain if he's going to take the swap or if he's not going to take the swap, and let us know what he would end up doing.
Kyler Murray. I want to take the swap because I want Bijan. I just don't know if Kyler Murray. I hope I mean, I built a little bit of a stack with him, Marvin Harrison, and Trey McBride. And I'm projecting and I'm hoping that Marvin will take a step this year, and so will Kyler, and getting him the ball. He got Lamar Jackson, who stay putting up numbers, stay putting up 400 plus fantasy numbers. A-Chain can take the top off the defense, and he could have them big plays. I'm a Bijan.
All right, man. While he's thinking down up in the comments, y'all help him out. Help out Mr. K Kamp. Help him out. What should he do? Should he take the swap or should he not? I mean, y'all hear what he said, man. He's staying, man. He's staying at the lineup. So we're gonna
win the hold him.
So he gonna swap it out, man. He ain't swapping nothing. He's knocking them down. He said he don't need a number one running back up in like a Bijan Robinson. He can do it with daggone Trey McBride and daggone.
He can be RB1.
Like I said, everybody.
He getting no PPA. He getting the receptions. Remember, he had what you said 70 plus last year or something crazy.
Yeah, he had 70 plus, dog. So I know that's what went put into your count. But yeah, man. So we're gonna figure out to see what's going to end up happening. So he said he's not swapping it out. He's sticking with the lineup. So his final lineup, everybody, it's Lamar Jackson, Devon A-Chain, Travion Henderson, Rashee Rice, Drake London, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Trey McBride. That's his final lineup. He ain't swapping. So now we're gonna go over to the actual host, man. Man, host, what you doing, man? What you doing? Man, you already know what I'm doing over here, man. Yes, I'm talking in third party.
Third person.
Third person.
You got to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. You gonna hold? What you gonna do?
Man, this is this is a difficult moment right here, man. This is a difficult moment because I got two potential dogs on the swap.
Oh, and Brock and you have to take out Malik, don't you, for Nico?
Yeah, but when I say Nico as a dog, a lot of y'all out there probably saying like, nah, he wasn't a dog. But let's go back, man. We saying that everybody is healthy now. Yeah. If we saying everybody is healthy, nobody got injured. Who is the best lineup? That boy Nico, he was a dog too, man. He was a dog coming out the gate until he got hurt. So what we're doing is saying is that if he didn't get hurt and he was healthy, would he continue to be that dog that he showed us at the very beginning of the season? And I think that boy gonna be that dog.
Even with them drafting two rookie wide receivers.
Even with them drafting two rookie wide receivers, is he gonna be that dog?
Okay.
Hey, man. So I got my Cane Corso right there up in Malik Neighbors, everybody. But I got two more Cane Corsos coming up, man.
Do you?
I got Nico and I got Brock Bowers coming up too, man. I got two black.
What?
I was gonna say black and white Cane Corsos, but then I was like, nah, I can't do that. But I got two Cane Corsos coming up, two dogs. I'm taking out. I'm dropping off. Well, Nico, if Nico comes in and then replaces Malik Neighbors, then Brock Bowers is coming up to take Trey McBride's spot.
Okay.
So,
that's what it is. Okay.
So my flex and then my tight end position is gone, everybody. The co-host said he wasn't swapping it out, but I'm definitely swapping it out. Even though I know I'm gonna miss Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, buddy.
But the one thing that we said is that who are you trusting in your team? You got to go with people who you trust. And I know Malik Neighbors is healthy. I know we don't know who his QB is. But, yeah, we know who it's going to be, but Jackson Dart. But,
yeah.
I got to go with, I'm swapping out, man. I got to put Nico in there. I'm putting Nico in there. And I'm putting in Brock Bowers, man. Nico and Brock Bowers. So my final team is Jaden Daniels, Bijan Robinson, DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Rashee Rice, Nico Collins, and Mr. Brock Bowers. That's my final roster. Man, y'all let me know. Was that a good move? Just to daggone swap them out? Or should I just stick with daggone Malik, man? Y'all let us know if I did a wrong move or not. Let us know. Between Mr. K Kamp and him not swapping out and me swapping it out, who should have swapped out and who didn't swap out? And man, just talking like that, just talking back and forth, swapping this, swapping that. Hey, man, that can get tongue-tied, and you never know what could happen right there. But yeah, man, what you think? Man, you like your final roster?
I like my final roster. I like it a lot. I think we can do big things, honestly.
Okay. So how would you preach to your final roster team, man? Just to get them ready for the daggone end of for the season. Get them kicked off right.
Preach to them. We going for that gold, and I would expect nothing less. That's it. We're going to win it all, and I would expect nothing less. Nothing at all. Let's get it done. I ain't got to say, hey, what's understood ain't got to be explained.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I tell them. What's understood don't have to be explained. And you know where we're trying to go to. So let's get it.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Hey man, did y'all like that speech down up in the comments? Y'all daggone let us know, man. Let us know
Quick
down
to
in
the
the
point.
comments. Quick, straight and to the point.
It.
So my final remarks to my team is
good luck.
Y'all bled this. Y'all worked hard for this. And you let them know at the very end, whenever they see you, good luck. That's all you can say. Good luck. Just let them know good luck.
That's it.
Yeah,
okay.
man. But yeah, so after that, that's our lineup. I don't know what y'all gonna do against us, but if you ever did want to do something against us, now it is your turn. It's your turn now, man. We already gave you our lineup and everything. It's your turn now. We built our squad on $100 budget. $100 budget. Now it's your turn. Drop your lineup. Prove you got what it takes to dominate Dynasty. Use hashtag CFS budget build so we can find out and feature your team out here. And we're gonna look at it. We're gonna see whose team is being featured out there. And remember, you can only spend $100. You can only spend $100. But after that, man, after spending that $100, man,
I'm broke.
What do you mean? You broke too, man? I'm trying to figure out, man. I'm trying to figure it out, bro. Like, was that really difficult? Like, whenever you was spending the $100?
Yeah, because obviously you want to get. I want to get a Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
I want to get a Bijan, right? So if you getting Jamar and Bijan, that's already $50 almost out of your pocket. Was it 29 and 20?
Yeah.
So that leaves you with $51 with what 4 spots left you got to fill. If 4 spots, what's that math? What's 4 divided into 50? Not a lot. 12.5 like that.
Yeah.
12.75. So good luck.
Good luck. Yeah. So we're gonna give y'all good luck. So you just gave your final advice. So my final advice, man. Hey, if you looked at, it's nothing wrong with getting any of those penny pushers down there. There's nothing wrong with getting any of those penny pushers. You can get those penny pushers down there, and then you can still have a good team. Like you could have did a little penny pusher. You could have did like a DeAndre Swift and then like a Chuba Hubbard or something like that. But then your wide receivers would have took that next bolt up.
You can't even do that to quarterbacks. Lowest quarterback, $18.
Yeah,
because I was trying to do the math. I was like, okay, if I did go Bijan and Jamar Chase, that's $49. So at 51, that's like 12 point something, right? So I was like, okay, AK is $12. It was some else that was $12 that I could have got that I could, I'll, be cool with him.
Yeah.
AK was 12. I got Tyreek Hill. He 12.
Yeah.
Right, but then like I got a quarterback. The lowest quarterback, $18. Well, they go that math going out the window already. Gone.
Yep.
So
that's why it's fun, man. It's very fascinating to do like your budget and just figure out to see who has the better team build and everything like that. So it's very interesting, man. Pretty much we gave our strategies. Y'all let us know how y'all felt. And like what we said before, man, at the very end. Crap, I forgot what I was about to say. Let us know down in the comments what strategy you gonna take and build your team down that. And don't forget, man, like what we said at the very beginning, if we can get this video up to 50 likes, we never hit 50 likes before and never got close to it, but we was at like 30, 35.
Yeah.
So we speaking stuff into existence now. Go and get us those 50 likes, and so we can go and do this daggone Superflex next week, and so we can build this daggone contender, and then you can make a daggone sweat it out for daggone a whole week, man. So I can hit up the daggone co-host and be like, hey man, we got up to 50, man, by daggone Wednesday. 50.
Hey.
We got up to 50 by Wednesday, man. I need you to physically get your lineup together because we ain't changing up nothing. Unless somebody up in the comments shows us some bargain deals that they're able to get based off the lineup. And don't be shocked at all, man. We're gonna drop this thing up on the IG. But yeah, man. Any final words, Mr. Kamp? I'm gonna let you take it away, man.
Take us out. Hey, like we always do with this time. We thank y'all for coming out. We know you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us. Please like, subscribe, give us 5 stars. Feedback is a gift. Let us know how our team did, who we have the better team. Y'all decision. Get us up to 50 likes, please.
Yep. Please get us up to 50.
And as I end every podcast episode, spread love
and not hate. Thanks for checking out another episode of Cerberus Gridiron Podcast, powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode.